The problem with being too nice at work. So why is it the case that when we are feeling the most anxious, uncomfortable, socially awkward versions of ourselves, are we also the most nice to the people around us? I'm a social psychologist, and I've been studying the science of uncomfortable social interactions for over 20 years. What we found is that even when we're talking to someone who just lost a negotiation to us, we tend to bend over backwards. People layered on the compliments to someone who they just beat in a negotiation, telling them how great they are. So often these kinds of interactions take the form of what I'll call anxious niceness. After a lifetime of interacting with someone who engages in anxious niceness, what we find is that most people on the receiving end are racial minorities. They are disadvantaged group members. I think this finding is a little bit terrifying. I think it means that we often think of our own stress and our own physiology as independent of the people we interact with, but our bodies are not always our own. Having over-the-top positive, nice feedback can harm your performance. It can make it very difficult for you to know where you stand, what you should do better, what you should stop doing. What we find is that the readers of these things at best think to themselves, wow, they must not really know this person at all. At worst, they think to themselves, well, they probably have some real opinions, they're just afraid to share them. Is it the case that we should all just be meaner to each other in an effort to be more direct? I don't think that's the case at all. What I found is that cultures of anxious niceness feedback are ingrained. They're systemic. They are deeply embedded in a community, in the workplace, in a team. And so to break that cycle, you have to start small. You need to start neutral. I don't want to be a proponent of killing niceness entirely. I think it's actually really important to put niceness in the delivery of your feedback.